Example 3 takes what we've learned and puts it into a word problem. You'll have a few of these on your homework. Here's the first problem. Ellie started a running plan while being quarantined. She runs 7 miles in week 1. Each week she increases by 10%. If she keeps with her plan for 12 weeks, how many total miles does she run? Round your answer to the nearest mile. So let's think about what our first term would be. Our first term is what she runs in week 1, which is 7 miles. Ellie increases her running by 10% each week. So she's still running 7 miles, but she's running another 10% of this 7 miles. So since 10% of 7 is 0.7, we know that for week 2, she runs 7.7 miles because move the decimal over will be 10%, which is 0.7, and add that to the 7 that was there before. So what we can see here is when we divide these out, the increase is 1.1 because she ran the full 7 miles and 10% more. So in this case, our rule is 7 times 1.1 to the n minus 1 power. So if we want to find out how many miles Ellie runs, we're going to use summation notation. She's going to go from week 1 to week 12, and then the rule is 7 times 1.1 x minus 1 power. Now don't forget, when you're putting this in your calculator is going to put a big parenthesis here. All of this has to go inside that big parenthesis, and then another big parenthesis at the end. So try that yourself in your calculator and see what you get. You can pause so you can try it if you want, or follow along with what I'm typing. I'd like for you to try it yourself, see if we get the same answer. I got that she would run 149.68 miles, and since we're rounding that to the nearest mile, she would run approximately 150 miles in the 12 weeks. And I'm guessing Ellie is already well on her way.